This is the exact moment that most diets fail. It's late at night, you're craving something sweet, and typically I'd reach for something that would absolutely destroy my macros. But I knew this feeling was coming, so I made these protein brownies earlier today. Let me show you how I did it. Let's go. Shit, almost forgot. Gotta ring the camera. Guilt-free, high-protein brownies. Makes about a dozen of them. These are all the items you're going to need to make these late night guilt-free brownies. You're gonna need 300 grams of either egg whites or egg beaters, 2 whole eggs, 50 grams of canned pumpkin puree, 5 grams of baking powder, 50 grams of a banana, half a banana, and your preferred flavor of cream of rice. I use Elevate. Chocolate cake is my favorite. You can use code Daniel to save some cash. Usually I would do this with a blender, but I am at my mother's house and not at home, so she doesn't have a blender. So we're doing it the old-fashioned style. What up, my dog? Hey, if you like this style of content, make sure you're following my main channel, which is the first link in the description. And if you want access to all my free guides on how to get jacked, how to get rich, and then how to get a chick, hit the second link in the description to check out the Enhanced Man, which is a community dedicated to getting jacked, getting rich, and then getting a chick. And hey, I want to challenge you to do one more thing before we get back to the video. I want you to leave me a comment that is going to get me to respond. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. You're also going to need a food scale, and I'm sorry to say this, but the only way I have found to be able to like the way I look or control the way I look is by measuring my food. And so I'm gonna have to do that here. I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it. Start with the bowl. It's gonna be hard to read upside down, but fuck it, it's for the video. All right, dry ingredients first. We need 5 grams of baking powder. There's 5 grams, perfect. That's also 1 teaspoon. Okay, now we need 70 grams of Elevate cream of rice. Creamy rice. Nice. Best thing about this company, they have a scooper. Okay, gotta zero that out. We need 70 grams, 34. Oh, perfect. The scoop is like 35 gram scoop. 65, 67, 70. Boom. Okay, now half a banana. Let's see, I only need 50 grams. Let's see how much this is. 56, a little bit over, it's all right. Next thing we need, canned pumpkin, 50 grams of canned pumpkin. Zero out the scale. Always got to zero out the scale. See, look, and it'll fuck with you. Come on, there we go. 42. The only reason we use the pumpkin is to make the texture better for the muffins. If you don't use pumpkin, they get a little stiff. But if you use pumpkin and baking powder, these 2 things right here is what is going to make your brownies actually look and taste like brownies. Very important, very important. All right, 2 eggs. Can I do this at the same time? Let's see. Without any shells. A little messy, but I didn't get any shells. Oh, fuck. Literally spoke too soon. Just leave those there. I literally spoke too soon. Wow. Wow. Okay, gonna do some surgery here. Come on. Ah. Yeah. Man. Okay, we're eating a shell. Whatever. Whatever. 300 grams of egg whites or egg beaters. I like egg beaters better. When you use egg whites, they're just not as big. My iPhone storage ran out just as I was about to put in the egg beaters, so you missed that part. And then you missed the part of me fucking whisking this into this batter right here for like 20 minutes Usually I would do this in a blender, but I don't have a blender because I'm at my mom's house, and for whatever reason she doesn't have a blender, so I had to use a whisk. And so we finally have the batter at the texture we want it. This is not calorie free. I know it says zeros, but it's not calorie free, dudes. So you don't want to put a ton of this shit in there. Don't want to do that. All right, now we just pour it in, just like it's brownies. It's like you're making a fucking pan of brownies. Yo, little chunky, that's all right. There's still some chunks in there. That's the lack of blender. Into the oven at 350 for 14 minutes. 14 minutes. There's an important reason for that, and I'll tell you why later. Middle of the oven. Timer. It has now been 14 minutes since our brownies have been in the oven. Let's check it out. Now, I told you I would tell you why 14 minutes is significant, and the answer is it's actually not that significant, and these were in for 17 minutes. I think the 14-minute thing just may be my oven, and I think probably everyone's oven's a little bit different. I'm gonna take a knife just to see if anything comes out. If anything comes off of this, yeah, it's still a little bit wet. So it needs a few more minutes. Back in you go. And here we go. Let's cut into those bad boys. Pan is a little bit hot. Should probably let these cool for like 30 minutes to an hour before eating them or plating them, but I'm fucking starving. And I ain't trying to make this video last another hour, just to be quite honest. Hopefully you appreciate the honesty on this channel. There's a lot of it. All right. I hate corners. I think corners of the brownies are shitty, but I think I might be in the minority on that. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Pretty good texture. Can't even really tell. It's not an actual brownie. All right, let's get all these bad boys out. Come on, brownies. Gotta make you look good. Yeah, there we go. Macros on the screen right here. Now you have guilt-free brownies that are steaming fucking hot that you can eat anytime you want. Totally guilt-free, high-protein brownies. Makes about a dozen of them. Ooh. Tasty Jack. Go.